Named head coach on April 2nd of this year. And of course, on the other side of things, one of the most decorated coaches, men or women, Kim Mulkey, in her 4th season, looking for win number 97 tonight as LSU's head coach. Tulane in blue, LSU in white.
And that coaching change for Tulane is quite the big news. You talk about a changing of the guard. Lisa Stockton there for 3 decades.
Let's take a look at the starting 5 for the Green Wave. Whittington, Keenan, Sneed, Pittman, and Mabry, who had a big game against Grambling. 19 points for Mabry, and she did not miss a shot. Tulane makes an immediate substitution with Dylan Hanna coming into the game. Pittman with the foul. And she goes to the bench. 9 seconds into the contest. LSU throws it away. Keenan on the move. Can't score on the layup after a beautiful steal and the dribble the length of the court. LSU, Johnson, Williams, Day Wilson, Smith, and Morrow, the opening quintet.
Can only think she was hearing footsteps because that was a wide open layup attempt. She was ahead of everybody. Just didn't get it to go in. Wide open shot.
Shot clock at 7 for the Tigers. That misses everything, and an easy rebound pulled off by Kyron Whittington. That's swatted away down low. Samaya Smith. Oh, Maya Samaya.
Gonna have to do a little more to earn this bucket.
The lefty for 3 misses badly. That's Mabry. That's her first miss in the last couple of games. Day Wilson surveying the scene from the right wing. This is Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae fakes right, dribbles left, scoops it late. Morrow scores, and Morrow is fouled. And Flau'jae Johnson with a beautiful late dish.
Doubles it right to her. Here's another great angle. Look at that. Underhanded, right where she needs it. Gets the friendly roll and the chance for 3.
And she converts. This for 3 and the tie. It's an air ball. The second missed by Whittington. Johnson slithering, scores with the left hand on a difficult angle. How about the touch on that shot?
Yeah, she went right at Victoria Keenan, number 2. Little hesitation on the dribble, then went around her to the right, found that good angle to the basket.
Tulane counters with its first bucket. It comes from Kendall Sneed, the freshman from China, Texas, averaging 6.3 points and 4.3 rebounds. And the Tigers bang another one home.
And Michaela Williams saw what Flau'jae did on the right-hand side. She did the same thing on the left-hand side. Using that hesitation dribble, it doesn't take much, but able to blow past the defender and get in there for the layup.
7-2, LSU early, 7:50 to play, first quarter. Fadeaway jumper comes up woefully short again from Whittington. Tulane grabs the offensive rebound, and a 3 ball is rammed in by Keenan. Day Wilson, he passed up a free throw line jump shot. Flau'jae Johnson was, well, they've blown it dead.
Falling for the travel.
7-5 Tigers. 3 minutes into the game. That's batted away by Morrow. Johnson working one-on-one. Pumps it from 3 feet. And it is rejected by the back rim. Keenan fakes, gets Morrow in the air, but cannot shoot over her anyway. And slithering inside. How about the shot? And the block by Smith. Morrow, other end, lays it in. Smith rejects it on one end. Morrow finishes on the other. 5 for her. 9-5 LSU. From the slot, left side jumper, good by Whittington. Under control that time, Victor, and a nice jump shot for the 2-pointer. LSU down, up by 2, 9-7. This is Morrow spinning, left hand. Yes! It rolled a few times and bounced a couple of times and went down. Slowly offensively this year, already 7 points in the first 4 minutes.
3 of 4 from the floor, plus you hit that free throw.
Michaela Williams is bumped as she shoots, and free throws will be coming for the Tigers, who are a good free throw shooting team. She is now 10 for 11 at the stripe. LSU by 6. That jump shot skids off the rim, missed by Whittington. Flau'jae Johnson left side in front of the Tulane bench. Fakes right, dribbles left, now spins, looking for some help. Williams wants it outside the three-point line. Williams uses the Wolfenbarger pick. Wolfenbarger rolls, fumbles it, and scores off the glass.
Well, and the best thing she did there was regain possession. Instead of forcing it, she slowed herself down.
7 to shoot. That's deflected by LSU, picked up by Wolfenbarger. She's spinning, can't shoot, kicks it out to Williams. She'll redirect traffic. 4:20 left in the first quarter.
Tulane going to try to adjust to that paint problem by going to the zone defense. Coming out of that timeout.
Flau'jae leaps after the fake and drills it. She makes it look easy, but that is not an easy jump shot. Wolfenbarger cuts off Pittman, and that's thrown away. 2 consecutive turnovers. And she is the young lady who averaged 15 points a game last year for Arizona. Gilbert takes the handoff. This is Johnson. LSU weaves. Flau'jae drives and scores. She can put it in the bottom of the net in a variety of ways, can she not?
Yeah, Tulane's trying to play a bit of a matchup zone, and the top 2 players got a little bit confused. They were trying to get in position. Flau'jae saw the opening and split his own defense into the lane for the 8-footer.
Smith rejects the shot, but also makes some contact. Sneed has been a pretty good free throw shooter.
Kendall Sneed's dad, Omar Sneed, played at Memphis. He actually got inducted into the Memphis Hall of Fame. He's an outstanding Memphis Tiger for 2 years. Running playing pro ball for the better part of 15 years overseas.
Poa penetrates, kicks it back. Spinning and shooting and missing is Gilbert. But a putback is good. And replaces Middleton. Whittington's got that brace on her left knee. She drives, scoops, and scores. A soft scoop shot. Morrow spinning, leaving it short. Wolfenbarger had her hands on it. Poa's got a piece of it. Look out, ladies. Keenan, yes, from deep on the left side. That's 6 for her.
Yep, both 3-pointers. She's not shy to take, and not shy about her range either. It's not like she's towed up against the line. With that height and size, able to turn around very easily, drop it to her as she was cutting to the basket.
Keenan is 2 for 3 from 3-point range tonight. Gilbert rams it home. She was left alone at the elbow. And that's her first bucket coming off the bench.
And when you're playing the matchup zone, you've got to be able to find, especially if you rotate in your position, you've got to find that player in your zone. You can't just leave them alone like that, especially at the elbow. Gilbert did a nice job of realizing they were leaving her alone. She stepped right into it.
Whittington cannot get past Richard. 10 on the shot clock. And there is the first collegiate bucket for Sadie Shores. She was 0 for 6 in previous action this year. Richard's 3-ball comes up a little bit long. Well, her next double-double, and she's on pace to grab one tonight, will be her 79th of her career. You see 9 points already. And 4 rebounds. Smith steps outside. She knocks it down from the elbow.
You know, and that looks just very simple, but LSU, that's just well done against his own defense.
Keenan from distance rips it. That's her 9th point. And her 13th 3-ball. She's shooting better than 50% on the season.
Third one tonight. LSU average is giving up just over 4 a ball game. Keenan's almost there by herself.
Flau'jae Johnson tries to duplicate it from the right wing and can't get it to go down. Keenan again. Oh, my. Oh! my! Victoria Keenan.
Well, you don't need a scouting report or a timeout to tell you better get somebody in Keenan's face. She has found that rhythm.
Morrow powers it in. That's a difficult angle, Victor. She was nearly completely under the rim.
And that's where LSU can really dominate this ballgame with the points in the paint tonight. Morrow showing it.
2 close-range shots. Don't go down for Tulane. LSU rebounding. Flau'jae Johnson grabs her own miss. Leaning. They leave her alone, but she doesn't shoot again. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Poa at the top. Shot clock now at 4. Williams. That's put back in. Morrow.
That's great.
13 for her.
Great hustle by Morrow, too. She was on the right side of the lane. That ball went to the left. She just outran everybody as everyone in a blue jersey stood there and watched the ball. Morrow went and got it.
This for 3. Yes, Mabry, who did not miss a shot in a 19-point performance over Grambling. That's only her second made 3 of the game.
Last 3 buckets, last 9 points have been from 3-pointers.
A quick release 3.
Make it 12.
Oh, wow. Victoria Keenan. She is unstoppable from any distance. That's her 4th, is it not? In 5 tries from 3-point range. Actually, she's now 5 for 6. But LSU is scoring at will as well. Smith comes through. Whittington is guarded by Poa. Wolfenbarger came back in for Smith. Wolfenbarger down low. Lost it, but it rolls back to Poa.
Lucky bounce for LSU.
Nobody is guarding Flau'jae Johnson. That's what happens when you don't. 7 for her.
Keenan just twisted her ankle a little bit trying to get away from Flau'jae.
Yes, she's trying to shake it off. Dylan Hanna rejoins the fray. A transfer from FAU.
Just thinking, Mabry's been a little quiet for somebody averaging 14 points a game. I don't know why with the foul trouble. She was out on the bench early with 1, picked up her 2nd. So
Wolfenbarger. Wolfenbarger with that short little setup on the inbounds pass used her height. Oh! 40-27. Nice work down low by Hanna. Rosario with the flat-footed rebound, but cannot finish. That's amazing. Can anybody in this building stop Victoria Keenan?
It's so natural to want to shy away from that contact. She just does not do it.
Wolfenbarger out to Michaela Williams. That's nice work by Wolfenbarger. She puts the left shoulder into the defender.
But didn't do it enough to where she is going to draw the foul. She initiated the contact, but didn't drop the shoulder so low and make it obvious where they call it an offensive foul.
Sadie Shores misses the 3, but she comes away with the ball. This for 3 from straight away. No. Pittman missed it. Pittman has no points after scoring 18 against Grambling. Wolfenbarger once again.
That puts her in the double digits. Morrow with 15. Wolfenbarger now has 10 on 5 of 7 shooting.
44-32. Finally a miss, but there was a reason for it, a foul.
She's about to start backing up a little bit, get a little more comfortable.
Flau'jae Johnson hanging in the air, leaving it a little bit short. And Sadie Shores hit the deck. I misspoke earlier when I said LSU's lead was almost wire to wire. It is 100% wire to wire to this point. The scoop shot by Keenan rolls away. Oh, Flau'jae Johnson throws it across court and pays the penalty for it after the interception by Shores with still plenty of time on the shot clock. That's Wolfenbarger. Rolls it in after the pass from Poa. Oh!
She jumps, but still in the air. Turn, watches Poa, looks away and goes to her. It hits her about chest high, shoulder high instead of going above the head. But nice job of turning in the air and still getting that shot up while drawing the foul.
Perhaps we are viewing the maturation of Wolfenbarger in an LSU uniform. She looks a lot more aggressive, but also smooth and confident with the basketball offensively tonight.
A different system from when she transferred in from Arkansas. Now's a great time to be getting that comfort level before the SEC rolls around.
Keenan, is there any phrase that can describe how good she's been?
I'm drawing a blank, and I apologize, but you and I have sat here and we've seen this happen twice, both on the men's side. UT Martin years and years ago, and Southeastern.
Yep.
And I'm completely drawing a blank, and I apologize, but I remember both of them wound up at LSU.
Michaela Williams counters the 3 with the 2. 21, by the way, for Keenan. 21 points on 7 3-pointers. She is 7 for 8 from outside the 3-point line. Sneed with a nice pass down low, but a blown layup, too strong by Hannah. Morrow is just now getting back in the action. That one came up short off of the hand of Williams, and that is the end of the first half. So LSU scores 25 in the first quarter and duplicates that in the second quarter. One of the stories has been an amazing shooting.
What Keenan has done in the first half matches what those two men did in their respective games against the Tigers. We'll see what LSU's done and talked about at halftime defensively to slow Keenan down.
Tulane in blue, LSU in white. Johnson, Wolfenbarger, Williams, Poa, and Morrow on the floor right now for the Tigers to open the third quarter. And it's Whittington, Keenan, Sneed, Pittman, and Mabry for the Green Wave. LSU has a collision. Wolfenbarger grabs another rebound. That's 4 for her. Morrow came out looking for the shot. This time kicks it back to Michaela Williams. Deep rebound. Morrow's got it. Who else? But she cannot connect. Poa tries to flick it away. And Poa comes away with the loose ball. Tightly packed. Wolfenbarger from the throw-in. Misses it. That's an easy shot. It's set up by LSU nicely, but Wolfenbarger missed it left.
There was nice pass by Poa on the inbounds. Put it right where she wanted. Just missed the layup.
That looper on the drive.
You're not wearing 2. You probably should not be shooting 3-pointers for Tulane.
Morrow with the catch and quick shot.
And then taking advantage by getting it in the paint.
Morrow defending nicely and then rebounding.
9 rebounds for Morrow to go with her 17 points.
And 19 now. Running the floor. Accepting the feed. And the Tigers lead by 15. Morrow with another rebound. Closing in on yet another double-double. And Flau'jae Johnson drives and scores. Takes a tumble. A whistle.
And there you see, leading all Division I active players with her 79th double-double.
And one of the things that has impressed me about her performance tonight has been the fact that she has been contesting shooters on one end, turning and trying to get a rebound. We are 3 minutes deep into the third quarter. Victor Howell, Lynn Rollins with you. Wolfenbarger slaps that away. And That time Morrow was unaware that there was a defender closing in on her from behind. She lost it. You know what they haven't done? They haven't been able to free Keenan for a three-point shot yet in the third quarter.
And that's because Flau'jae Johnson is shadowing her everywhere she goes. Speaking of Flau'jae, with the finger roll on the breakaway. Flau'jae has taken every step that Keenan has taken on the floor here in the third quarter. You see him bottom left of your screen. She is mirroring her wherever she goes.
Number 4, guarding number 2. Number 4 in white, Flau'jae Johnson. Number 2 in blue, Victoria Keenan, who put on some kind of show from three-point range in the first half. Flau'jae Johnson puts on a show for her own. That gives her 18 as she smacks one from about 20 feet.
Yeah, starting to bang her chest a little bit, starting to get back in that groove. We talked about she didn't seem to be in that Flau'jae usual groove early in the first half, but here's a look at Flau'jae, noticing see how far back the defender drops off. That's all the space she needs. Look at the little extra hop and celebration. See her kind of feeling it now.
Whittington had only shot 2 free throws without success coming into this game. Flau'jae fakes left, gives it to Morrow. Baseline jumper is strong. Whittington lopes into front court. Tigers peel back defensively. And nobody bothers to pick up Whittington. The senior from Folsom, Louisiana, averaging 10 a game, lays that one in.
Yet Dylan Hannah just kind of opened up like she was trying to get her own space in the block, and it opened the lane wide open. And on the other end, nobody stopping Wolfenbarger as she keeps her excellent night going.
5 minutes remains. That one is thrown right into the hands of Gilbert. Kalen on the move swiftly, protects the ball, and there is contact.
Every 4-year player for Lisa Stockton got their degree, and of course the current head coach of Tulane.
Well, speaking of outstanding records, Gino Ariyama has become the all-time leading winner in college women's coaching.
She's stopping, she's starting, she's zigzagging. Flau'jae's just not letting her get any sort of breath of fresh air to get open and take a shot.
Shot clock at 4. Shot clock at 2. Good on a little looper by Pittman. That's her first bucket. She is the leading scorer for the Green Wave at 16.7 coming into the game, coming off a performance of 18 against Grambling, and that's her first score. It's not the first score for Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae Johnson cannot be deterred, and this crowd is certainly aware of the damage that Keenan has done from three-point range and aware of the defensive effort.
Somebody go on a heater like she's been on from the three-point line, but then again, they like seeing one of their own finally play some good defense.
Nobody has more in women's basketball.
I wish I should know this number.
Oh, no, you should not.
Hit me with it. Whoa, what a beautiful pass. What a beautiful play out of bounds. We'll get back to Gino in a moment. What a great play to throw it high up there, and Samaya Smith taps it right back to her with no Tulane Green Wave watching Poa come in from the out of bounds.
LSU was working on that play in this afternoon's shoot-around.
Well, they're going to like it when they watch that on film to see how they executed. Watch this. Samaya's in the very back, and look, nobody's paying attention to Poa. Just a touch pass right back to her. Very well done.
Now, you can only do that when there is no defender on the player throwing it in. And LSU recognized that and executed it perfectly.
Right? Am I
yeah,
so far?
Yeah,
all
yeah.
Right.
You can add some to that.
Add some to it. All right, so we're over.
%, a little better than that, coming into the game. Tigers have been good this season at the free throw line. Poa is defending Sneed out front. This is Pittman. That's blocked by Smith. A whistle.
We'll see it again. Bartlett with the body contact. It's actually Samara Smith is on the backside of Bartlett for that block.
So Pittman drills the first free throw. 5 points for her tonight. Just under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. LSU leads 72-51. Keenan rebounds the miss. She finally missed one. Stop the presses. Victoria Keenan.
Notice she got separated that time down the floor from Flau'jae.
Smith, big offensive rebound, a whistle.
Flau'jae was on the other side of the floor, and she saw Monty Bartlett coming out of it with Flau'jae not being there.
Unofficially, LSU is 10 for 13 from the free throw line. That's nicely done off the window by Whittington. She's got 10 points.
Poe was actually playing some nice defense on her. She was able to force that one up and in.
A quick release jumper from 10 feet. Smith offensive rebound and puts it back in. Guess what? At this point, LSU has 25 points in the first quarter, 25 points in the second quarter, and 25 points in the third quarter.
Balance as you can ask for,
yes,
right?
Indeed. For potential rebounding purposes. Both free throws are good by Whittington, making it a 20-point lead. Poa. Right side, spinning, scooping, missing. Smith had the rebound for the moment. The third quarter is over. 10 minutes to go. Bartlett, Johnson, Wolfenbarger, Williams, and Day Wilson on the floor for LSU. Here's Morrow. "19 points, 11 rebounds. Make it 21 points and 11 rebounds.
That's 46 paint points for LSU. They could have easily pushed 60 had they set their mind to it to go inside because they have been dominant in the paint tonight. 46-18 is the paint scoring advantage. Well, now 46-20 for LSU.
Kyron Whittington with a nice...
And I'd be willing to bet that when they went into halftime, before Kim Mulkey even had to say anything about it, Flau'jae went up and just said, I got it. I'll take it.
Hannah with a brilliant block on Wolfenbarger for Tulane. And Tulane turns it into points. A rebound, which was being battered around. That's her 11th rebound. You just don't understand sometimes when you watch Flau'jae Johnson.
Leadership, and she's had it. And it's been there, but it's now coming out even more. The fact that she can play the role she's playing. And that doesn't, she just got hit in the eye.
Flau'jae Johnson is staggered. Going to take an 8 count at least. Certainly nothing deliberate.
No, it's right. It's just right there. It's a scrape in the face on the way down from Whittington, who was trying to go up for the shot, lost control, and as she was coming down from the follow-through, it was her follow-through hand that just came down inadvertently as she was falling to the ground and scraped her across the face.
Offensive rebound, put back good by Hannah. Nice work on the right side.
Well, I was thinking the same thing, except she's on the bench. I'm surprised Tulane hasn't tried to put her in.
Yeah. Her being Victoria Keenan by Flau'jae Johnson.
You just saw her right there. She's sitting by her coach, and I'm surprised that nobody from Tulane's staff has realized that number 4 is on the bench, and they don't tell Keenan to get back in.
Tulane has scored 8 straight points. Poa will return to the lineup at the next whistle. 4-3, 11 straight points. 3 LSU players are ready to come back into the game, including Wolfenbarger, Williams, and Johnson.
You got Flau'jae, you got Poa, and Wolfenbarger ready to check in.
Tulane is on a roll. The Green Wave in the fourth quarter are making a game of it. Day Wilson is guarded by Sadie Shores. This is Flau'jae Johnson on the curl. Misses badly. Didn't draw iron. Ball is loose. Picked up by Flau'jae Johnson. And did somebody get a timeout?
Going into the fourth quarter, then all of a sudden flipped the switch and found just enough to pull away and eventually won by 14. But that was a much closer game.
LSU didn't have much time. That's about the only option she had. 77-68. Tulane can pull even closer here, and the crowd is trying to implore LSU defensively.
A foul in the hand.
And a 2-shot foul. Tulane opened the season by losing to Nichols 65-63, and then a loss at Missouri. Michaela Williams will re-enter the contest at the next whistle for LSU.
Much like we talked about in the men's game 24 hours ago with Charleston Southern shooting 52% as a team from the line. Tulane is a 58% shooting team from the free throw line. Tonight, 8 of 15, so just about there at 53%.
Flau'jae Johnson weaving. Huntington. That's ripped home by Mabry. She's been limited to 6 points. She's the second leading scorer at 13.7. 79-72.
Just as long as it goes in, but for Mabry, it was almost like a shot put from the top of the key.
And then she committed her fourth foul. Flau'jae Johnson thought she was fouled.
If you've been watching all game, you might be wondering why Keenan's not out there to try to take some threes. Well, she's been on the bench while Tulane has put together this 17-4 run here in the fourth quarter. That's going to go up.
It does. And rattles out a break for LSU.
Yeah,
rebound Morrow.
She was wide open on the wing. LSU's defense didn't adjust on the rotation. She had a look, just couldn't get it to fall.
21 points, 14 rebounds for Morrow. This is a really big possession for both teams. Flau'jae from 12, left it short, gets her own rebound, puts it up again and scores.
Flau'jae once again draped all over her, so now who's going to keep an eye on Whittington?
This is Sneed with the basketball.
Michaela Williams now is defending number 0. Those are the 2 3-point shooters.
That is forced after some excellent defense by LSU. Not a good possession for Tulane. A lot of dribbling, not much passing, and LSU locked it down defensively.
And that's the reason why it was such a bad possession. The LSU's defense, what a beautiful look.
Wolfenbarger cannot finish after the dish by Morrow. Keenan for 3. No, came up short. Offensive rebound. Foul called after the grab by Whittington.
She's been on the bench for the better part of 10 minutes. Coming off cold.
.24 points for Whittington. 70 seconds to play. LSU does not need to hurry. A 7-point lead with 60 seconds remaining. 7 on the shot clock. Flau'jae Johnson rattles out. Morrow offensive rebound. That's blocked from behind by Whittington. 81-74 LSU. Again, the Tigers with only 6 points through the first 9+ minutes of the fourth quarter. So the next foul against Tulane will put LSU at the free throw line.
It should come immediately. The bonus, we're going to get the ball in Michaela Williams' hands.
2 for 2 tonight, now 3 for 3. And she now is 13 for 14.
They've hit one of their last 7.
And put a check in the box, which indicates effort by Tulane.
And they'll be disappointed with the loss, but they certainly have played with tremendous effort.
Keenan forced that one.
South Florida was picked to win the conference, followed by North Texas, Rice, Tulsa coming in at number 4. But they'll have a handful of games still non-conference.
25.7 seconds to go. Rebound is tapped around. It hits the floor. Pittman turns and fires for 3. Williams with another rebound, and that'll be the last one of the game. 3, 2, 1. Victory LSU. It did not come easily. 85-74. The Tigers hold on in the fourth quarter despite scoring only 10 points after 25 points by LSU in each of the first 3 quarters.